Facebook is the leading social media platform used by almost 2/3 of all internet users. Eagle's team of social media experts will craft a custom campaign targeting exactly who you want to reach when you want to reach them. Let Eagle help you unlock the power of social media today.
With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization, we will work with you to make sure that when someone is looking for your goods and services, they can find you. Contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Eagle offers a wide variety of fun, interactive contests and allows listeners and readers to win big prizes. And those contests also can help businesses craft their marketing plans, reach new audiences, and send coupons and other messaging via our email services. To find out more or to get started, contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
97% of consumers go online to find and research local businesses. Your website is your #1 marketing asset. Is your website due for an upgrade? Are you relying on Facebook to deliver customers to your door? Eagle Web Development offers affordable, fast, and mobile-friendly websites for our business partners. For more information, go to eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Facebook is the leading social media platform used by almost 2/3 of all internet users. Eagle's team of social media experts will craft a custom campaign targeting exactly who you want to reach when you want to reach them. Let Eagle help you unlock the power of social media today.
With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization, we will work with you to make sure that when someone is looking for your goods and services, they can find you. Contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Eagle offers a wide variety of fun, interactive contests and allows listeners and readers to win big prizes. And those contests also can help businesses craft their marketing plans, reach new audiences, and send coupons and other messaging via our email services. To find out more or to get started, contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
97% of consumers go online to find and research local businesses. Your website is your #1 marketing asset. Is your website due for an upgrade? Are you relying on Facebook to deliver customers to your door? Eagle Web Development offers affordable, fast, and mobile-friendly websites for our business partners. For more information, go to eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Facebook is the leading social media platform used by almost 2/3 of all internet users. Eagle's team of social media experts will craft a custom campaign targeting exactly who you want to reach when you want to reach them. Let Eagle help you unlock the power of social media today.
With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization, we will work with you to make sure that when someone is looking for your goods and services, they can find you. Contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Eagle offers a wide variety of fun, interactive contests and allows listeners and readers to win big prizes. And those contests also can help businesses craft their marketing plans, reach new audiences, and send coupons and other messaging via our email services. To find out more or to get started, contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
97% of consumers go online to find and research local businesses. Your website is your #1 marketing asset. Is your website due for an upgrade? Are you relying on Facebook to deliver customers to your door? Eagle Web Development offers affordable, fast, and mobile-friendly websites for our business partners. For more information, go to eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Facebook is the leading social media platform used by almost 2/3 of all internet users. Eagle's team of social media experts will craft a custom campaign targeting exactly who you want to reach when you want to reach them. Let Eagle help you unlock the power of social media today.
With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization,
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Salina Post. You're watching and listening to Southeast of Saline basketball from Beloit, brought to you by Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice. Tonight, we are in Beloit, Kansas for an NCAA High School League game. I'm Mike Garrettson with your play-by-play. I've got Coach Francis Flax, the Dean of Coaches, here with me tonight. I've got my son Cam Garrettson on the stats, and we've got the ever-reliable Brian Dennett on tech and camera. It's going to be a great night here bringing you basketball. Earlier today, Southeast won the JV and the C-team games, and so earlier the Beloit girls played the Ellsworth girls, and our girls are currently winning their ball game against Rossville. And so we'll get underway here. I'm going to bring Coach Flax in here and just talk a little bit about our season so far here at Southeast. Well, the good news is, Coach, we've gotten to play games and we've gotten to practice, and the team is, getting to grow and develop. But the bad news is have we had some tough losses. So where do you see us now, and where do we need to be?
Well, I've seen improvement in every game, but unfortunately, that hasn't translated into very many wins. We haven't seemed to be able to finish games out. As you and I were talking on the ride up here tonight, this team could just as easily be 4-1 as 1-4. They've lost a couple of heartbreakers, including last night, but they're about 2 quarters away from being 4-1.
Yeah, last night, of course, a really tough loss, overtime to the Hillsboro Trojans. Tonight, we'll take on the Beloit Trojans, so it's like a Trojan triangular here with the Southeast Trojans. Well, for Beloit, they're going to start a young lineup. No seniors in their starting lineup. They'll start Wyatt Brockelman, a 6-foot sophomore, Caleb Burks, a 6-foot junior, Owen Eilert, a 6'1 junior, Jackson Rexroth, a 5'10 junior, and Bryce Beisner, a 6'4 freshman. For Southeast of Saline, we have seen Coach Flax going with Camden Spano-Lund and Jackson Gebhardt as his guards. His front line has been consisting of senior Bryant Banks and sophomores Nakari Moracle-Palmer and Eli Sawyers. Also Eli Harris. I haven't seen the starting lineup yet tonight, but Coach will send them out there, and he'll probably play 7 or 8 kids as normal. And so what are you looking for tonight then, Coach?
Well, we have to be consistent for 4 quarters, and that's been our bugaboo. We've had almost every game, we've had a quarter when we can't score. And the other thing is, Southeast has to be able to convert at the free throw line. As many years as I've been coaching, I've won a lot more games at the free throw line than I should have won.
Yeah.
Because there's no excuse. There's no defense. There's nothing there. It's just you and the basket. And so, and Southeast was not very good from the line last night.
Yeah, we just really had trouble in that fourth quarter getting those free throws to go in. This is a Merry Christmas game, I guess. Game number 6 on the season for Southeast. Then they'll have their Christmas break. If things go as scheduled, they'll be playing Minneapolis right after the break. We'll be at home on January 8th to play Minneapolis. After that, it's January 12th at Clay Center. And then the week of the 18th is the Sterling Invitational. So hopefully things work out well, and Keisha can keep us on schedule, and our fans and our players and staff and everybody can stay healthy, and we can have some good basketball throughout the winter.
Well, you hit it on the head when you said we've been able to play. And, Beloit, unfortunately, hasn't been able to play.
Right. This is their first game of the night, and so I'm sure their learning curve will be pretty steep tonight. That first game of the year is always that's learning time, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is. It certainly is, and with a young group, you don't know what to expect. But I do expect Beloit to be fired up. I think they're excited that they get to play. And, you never know when you've got a group of players that you they don't have that much experience. You don't know what they're going to bring.
Yeah, and the thing about when it's Beloit, it's always, at school we always, we'll always say, well, so-and-so's got a pretty good team this year, and this team's pretty good, but Beloit, you know what? They're always just Beloit. They always bring it.
You're right, and Beloit's won 13 in a row. Their last loss was at Sacred Heart on 28th of January last year.
Yeah, that's a good point because they made it to the Final Four of the Class 3A down there in Hutch. There they are waiting to play their Final Four semifinal game, and then they were shut down with the COVID and CASHA restrictions. So they've won 16 in a row here at this gym, and Southeast would like nothing more than to put a dent in that winning streak.
Yes, the last time Beloit lost at home was to Chapman in January of 2019. So, they're always tough here. I've been coming up here for years watching them play, and they always have a squad.
Yeah, they do. And that brings me back to last year in the game at Southeast, the game right before Christmas break. We pulled the upset. Beloit came into our house, ranked #1 in the state, and Eli Harris hit a bucket at the buzzer, and we beat him by 1 point.
Yeah, and I remember the game up here. We played extremely well when we played up here at Beloit, and the bugaboo that's bitten us this year, we went into a drought in the fourth quarter, and Beloit edged us out.
And now our national anthem brought to you by the Beloit High School Band. And we are ready for basketball here. 3A matchup, league matchup. Southeast 1-4, looking to close out the 2020 portion of the season with a W. Beloit hoping to get on the left side of the chalkboard to start their season, also to extend their winning streak. For Southeast, they're going to start Camden, Spano Lund, and Jackson Gebhardt in the backcourt, and their frontliners, Bryant Banks, Nakari Moracle Palmer, and Eli Sawyers. They'll be handing in the ball, no jump ball, and for the record, Coach Flax, a big no vote on the handing in the ball, no jump ball.
Doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is.
Here we go. Nakari's got it on the right wing, looks inside. Beloit setting up, looks like a 2-3 type zone here. Southeast working it around the perimeter, looking for a shot. Palmer in the right corner, moves it up to Camden, Spano Lund to Jackson Gebhardt. Gebhardt moves it out front. Palmer looking. Spano inside to Eli Sawyers. Moving it around. Both teams feeling each other out here early. No score. Banks took a look for three but didn't shoot it. Inside to Sawyer. Pass out. Camden. Three. Jackson with the rebound, finds Nakari on an interior pass. Nice work and an easy bucket for Nakari Palmer. Good ball movement by the Trojans there, Coach.
Real good movement. Everybody touched the ball more than once in that possession.
Now Beloit setting up. shot by Brockelman, and call.
Yep, have a foul on the play.
We got a foul. Okay. Foul on Burks, his first, team first. Southeast will take it in. It's going to play in kind of maybe a matchup zone there. Is that what they were looking like, Coach?
Yeah, it looks more like a matchup, but they're packing it. They're trying to keep it out of Eli Sawyer's hands when he was in the paint. Now we're putting Banks in there. We got to find him.
Southeast working the ball on the outside. Macari to Jackson in the corner to Camden Spano. Looks out. Once again trying to move the ball. Big skip across to Gebhardt. Banks. Lots of patience here being shown by Southeast. Beloit just trying to stay in front of their man. Here comes Sawyer's little mini hook.
Another rebound
offensive
by Gebhardt.
Yeah, good offensive rebounds tonight by the Trojans, and Southeast up 4-0. 6-minute mark of the first. Kari putting some pressure. Oh, he got a call.
It was a near steal, and the Beloit kid kind of lost possession a little bit and stepped on the end line, or the mid-court line.
Trojans take possession on the turnover. Spano. Over to Sawyers, inside to Banks. Finds his man. Here comes Camden from the corner. No, we got a push there inside on, looks like it's going to get called on Bryce Biesner of Beloit. That's foul number 1 on him, second team. The Southeast to get the ball underneath. Camden triggers it in to, there comes Banks for 3, bang!
Bingo.
There you go. Nice little 7-0 run that Southeast is putting on Beloit. Everybody's touching the ball, sharing the ball. Nice spin move bucket there by Owen Eilert for Beloit. Cuts it to 7-2. 5:20 to play in the first. Banks for 3. Aggressive rebounding in this quarter by Southeast. They keep the ball alive. Got to give Nakari Palmer credit on that one, fighting for the ball. Now they kick it out, and they get called for the traveling.
Yeah, Nakari had it, and he saw the lane. He could get to the baseline and get in there, but he forgot to put the ball on the floor before he moved.
Eli Harris checks in for Bryant Banks. Southeast putting on a little bit of three-quarter court pressure here, making it difficult on Beloit. In the front court, here's Eilert. He gives it to Burks. Burks in the corner, looks for a 3. Ball knocked, they're going to give Beloit the ball out of bounds. Eli Harris did a good job of maintaining position underneath, and the ball goes to Beloit.
There's a steal on the inbounds.
And a nice assist by Camden Spano-Lund to Eli Sawyer for the finish. 9-2 now, 4:30 to play in the first. Southeast taking control of these early minutes, looking like the more experienced team. Oh, Eli Sawyer on a nice little step through lay-in, but the ball just didn't quite go down for him. Eilert grabs the rebound, gets it out to Brockelman, to Burks. Long one for 3, and it's off, and Sawyers cleans up the trash at the other end. Sawyers driving, and the bucket. Eli, right hand strong to the basket. And Beloit wants to call timeout and talk about it. Go ahead, Coach.
That was a good coast-to-coast on him. I thought he was going to advance it early, and he didn't, and the lane just kind of opened up, and he drove it on in there and made a nice little shot off the glass.
Beloit wants to call a timeout and talk about it. Tonight's game, we've got lots of great sponsors for our Southeast events, and so I want to mention them throughout the night. Comfort Heating and Air, Saline Septic Service, United Capital Management. That's just a few, but we've got a lot of great sponsors. I'll try to mention them throughout the night. Our main sponsor tonight, Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice. So, if you're Beloit right now, what do you got to do to stem this Southeast tide, Coach Flax?
Well, I tell you, they've got to hit some shots, but Beloit doesn't have anybody in the paint. They're playing all 5 on the perimeter. And so it's one and done. If they miss, Southeast getting the rebound and going.
Yes, I think that the Southeast rebounding has very much been dominant in this game. Eilert puts it on the floor, spins, shoots, and once again, it's Southeast with, like you said, one and done. Drake Augustine in the game now. Moves it out to Eli Harris. Foul on the floor here. It's going to be called on Quinn Eilert of Beloit. That's his first, team third. Southeast will key it in under the bucket. Sawyer's in the corner, finds Augustine to Nakari. He moves it out to Camden. Looks inside to Eli, brings traffic. Once again, pretty good ball movement by the Trojans. They're acting like they're in no hurry, but they're taking care of the ball. Little rushed shot there. Eilert with the rebound for Beloit.
Yeah, Drake got bumped a little bit on the shot, and it went over the rim instead of in the rim.
Yeah. Foul there called on Eli Sawyers. His first, team first, and Beloit will take it in underneath. 3:04 to play in the first. Southeast got a nice lead. Eilert and Nakari having a good battle there. And a foul called, and the foul's going to go against Eli Harris, I believe. And that's the first on Eli, our team's second. Beloit will take it in. And they're going to get Eli Sawyers for his second foul there. He just got his body, he's got a little bit out of position on him there.
Well, he had position and actually got his hand on the ball, but then he just kept moving at him instead of backing off.
Gravity kind of got him, and he just couldn't stop. Eilert will shoot 2 for Beloit, and he makes the first one. Makes it 11-3 in favor of Southeast.
You know, I watched the Beloit pretty diligently in the warm-ups, and Eilert's a good shooter. He looks to me like he's the best one that they have.
Mm-hmm. Here he is with the second, and he cans it. They bring Logan Arrowsmith into the game for Wyatt Brockelman. And Southeast timeout with got a uniform issue there. Grant Stumpf was checking in, and they made him check out, and so Camden Spano-Lund is back in. Here comes Drake Augustine, moving it out front with Camden and Jackson. Kind of a 3-guard look right now for Southeast. Gebhardt to Banks. Banks turns, spins, about a 12-footer, good.
It was good movement again, and they finally got it into the lane, and Banks is pretty dangerous in there when he's within 10, 12 feet of the bucket.
Bryant's got 5 points tonight, and there's Eilert hanging and scoring, and Eilert's got...
He has all their points.
He's got them all. He's got all 6 of them. And they're going to call double dribble there on Drake Augustine for the turnover. It's a second turnover of the quarter on Southeast. Beloit bringing it down. Augustine picks him up at half court. And a nice little steal there by Drake Augustine. He looks ahead, and a turnover there. We got a little greedy, trying to get a fast break bucket. Beloit gets it back.
Giveaways, takeaways and giveaways. That's one thing that really bugged me in my career. The guy make a nice defensive play and then give it to the other team.
Okay, and here's another steal for Camden Spano-Lund. Gebhardt holds, finds Eli Harris at the top. Camden at the top, looking around. Not a real high-pressure defense that Beloit is employing tonight. We've had plenty of chances to move the ball. Banks going in, and unfortunately the ball would not go in. Bryant had a dead bunny, and he just couldn't convert it. And now here's a steal by Eli Harris, looking down for the layup, and he misses also.
Well, they got
5 turnovers for Beloit, but we got to figure out a way to convert them there, right, Coach?
Yeah, you're right. We're just getting, we're trying to do too much now. We're trying to pass into areas where their defense is instead of on the perimeter and then hit the middle.
Caleb Burks with that 3 for Beloit makes it 13-9, 38 seconds left. Here's Gebhardt from the corner, bang, count it. And a nice 16-9 lead here. Less than 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Don't know if Beloit's not really thinking about one.
Another steal.
And Drake Augustine converts that. And still pressuring on the defense. Here comes, and they're going to get a foul on Drake Augustine there, reaching in. But when Coach has these 3 guards out there, they do pick up the pressure pretty good, and they can make it really hard on the other team to get it down the floor.
Southeast is playing good pressure defense. Like I said, though, as many times as the Beloit's turned it over, you have to convert some of those.
Right. Beloit will have 7.1 seconds on the clock. And inbound here. Shot by Quinn Eilert is off, and they beat the buzzer with the shot, but Caleb Burks couldn't find the bottom of the rim, and the quarter ends. Southeast 18, Beloit 9.
Well, it was a good quarter. I think Southeast defense has risen a little bit to the occasion.
And 18 points, an 18-point quarter, pretty much you take that about any time of the day, won't you?
Yeah, you just don't want to now forget about scoring and go on one of those quarter droughts again.
You betcha. Hey, folks, our sponsors for tonight include Bennington State Bank, Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, L&L Advisors, Will Electric. Thanks for joining us here on Salina Post. Here from Beloit. Southeast, pretty strong statement in the first quarter. 18 points. My statistician Cam tells me that Bryant Banks has 5. Gebhardt 5. Eloy Sawyers has 4. Nakari Moracle Palmer with 2 and Drake Augustine with 2. We've forced 6 Beloit turnovers. Southeast has turned it over 4 times themselves. Owen Eilert is leading the way for Beloit with 6. And so we'll start the second half. They will hand the ball into Beloit. And looks like Grant Stumpf has entered the game for Southeast. And we're underway in the second quarter.
We got Gebhardt, Banks, Nakari, Moracle Palmer, Camden, and Grant Stump.
Personal foul on Southeast of Saline's number 13, Grant Stump was his first team fifth.
That's 5 team fouls now on Southeast. Grant Stump picks up his first. Southeast picking them up man. Yep, a little bit of pressure, and Beloit throws it away.
Now let's see if we can convert.
Yep, the pressure D has been there tonight for Southeast.
The 2 that they don't get, and you get 2, that's big.
Those start adding up, don't they? Gebhardt feeds it into Stump. He goes back out to Gebhardt. Stump in the corner, back to Gebhardt. A little 2-man catch game. Now Nakari gets involved. Move it to the corner to Banks. He looks in, thinks about a drive. To the top to Camden. Wanted to shoot it, gave it to Gebhardt for a nice feed, and he finishes.
That was nice penetration by Camden Lund on that play.
And good vision to find an open man there as Gebhardt put it in, and that's 7 points for Jackson.
And Jackson was very, very patient because there were 3 Beloit Trojans on him.
Missed 3 there. Moracle Palmer with the rebound. They find Gebhardt in the corner. Bang, count it. Jackson Gebhardt with 10.
Well, you know, that doesn't surprise me. Southeast was 10 of 16 last night from three-point range, and they still lost.
Yeah, they had 4 guys in double figures, Coach, and they lost the game. That just doesn't happen very often in high school basketball.
Looks like Beloit calls another timeout.
Yeah, they want to talk about it because that quarter started out just if you're a Trojan wearing orange and white, it's a bad start to a quarter, and if you're a Trojan wearing purple, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it at all.
Well, what I like about Southeast, what they're doing, they're sharing the basketball.
Yeah.
It's going around the perimeter, and then somebody breaks into the middle, and they get an easy bucket, or like the last play when Camden found Jackson under the bucket, and Jackson waited until the Beloit guys flew by him, and then he laid it in. So that's good basketball.
Yep, and you got to say it, Southeast just looks like the more experienced team right now.
Yeah, Beloit's young. They are really, they look young. Whereas if you've come up here in previous years, Beloit, half of their team looks like men.
Oh, you aren't kidding. Okay, well, thanks for joining us tonight on Salina Post. Some more of our sponsors that I want to mention. Winnell Garrettson at salinahomes.com, the SES Education Foundation, and Express Employment Professionals. Beloit brings it in on the side. Here comes Nakari with a steal almost. Taps it out of bounds. Beloit will retain possession. Got 6.5 minutes to go in the second. A nice commanding lead here for Southeast. 14-point lead.
It is a nice commanding lead, but you don't want to take the pressure off. You want to keep it on and establish yourself and be consistent the whole game.
Beloit working the ball around the perimeter. Trying to penetrate here. Eilert bobbles it. Camden steals it, and good hustle play by Eilert, but he got the body on Camden Spano-Lund, and Camden will go to the line and shoot 2. First foul on Owen Eilert, and their team 4th. Spano-Lund goes to the line, looking for his first point of the night, and he gets it. 1 for 1 from the line. Camden's a pretty reliable shooter. He's got a nice stroke, wouldn't you say, Coach?
He does have a nice stroke, and what he's doing different this year is he's having to play the point so they could free Jackson up, and so he doesn't get quite the looks that he got a year ago.
He makes the second. 25-9 Southeast now. Full court pressure. Man, they're backing off now. Here comes Lund to help. Corner, shot, Biesner. 4-3, it's good. If Beloit ever needed a bucket, that was one they needed. Eli Sawyer's back in the game. They find Gebhardt in the corner. He's on fire.
He's on fire.
13 in the game right now for Jackson, and the bucket looks about the size of that circle in the middle of the floor. And there's a nice stroke there by Owen Eilert, the lefty, from about 15 feet. Gebhardt drives, corner to Eli, to Nakari, Camden, 3, bang, count it.
See how many guys touched the ball?
Yes.
It went from all the way around the horn.
They all got it. Boy, that when you do your fundamentals, sports just seem to work out right, don't they, Coach? Nice drive there by Caleb Burks, but he couldn't finish. Southeast comes away with it. 31-14. A little over 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. A Merry Christmas special from Beloit. And Southeast, you can go to about 10 games in a row and not see an over and back, and we've seen 2 tonight, Coach.
Yeah, Grant should have went after that ball a little harder. I think he thought that Beloit touched it, and he just kind of sauntered back there.
Okay. That's 4 turnovers in the half for Southeast. Beloit's committed 8. A little pressure on him here to get the ball in. They get it into Burks. He's got Luke Gebhardt on him now. Luke just entered the game. Here's another steal. Eli Harris coming down with the steal. Gets it to Nakari Palmer on the right wing, across the corner to Luke. Luke Gebhardt says, my brother fires him from here, I'll take one. But he shoots up an air ball. Augustine with the rebound and a travel. 5th turnover in the half for Southeast. 31-14, 4 minutes to go. Southeast, nice lead here in this Orange Palace. We don't get very many 17-point leads in this joint, so let's make it even bigger. Harris on the ball. Go ahead,
Kind
Coach.
of an interesting lineup in here right now. I like it. A lot of youngsters. There's Eilert again.
Eilert with the bucket. Yeah, he's got 10 for Beloit. Leading scorer for Southeast is Jackson Gebhardt, also with, no, Jackson's got 13. So those two are having a nice little shootout. Drake throws it into a nice pass there in the interior to Luke Gebhardt. Good vision there by Eli Sawyers, getting the ball, making the turn in the pass. Another steal. Tried to throw that lame pass across the middle. It didn't have a chance. Nakari picked it off. That's just kind of a strength thing, younger players.
Yeah.
Eli in the corner to Eli Sawyers, and they're going to get him for traveling.
We have all sophomores in the game except for Eli Harris.
Yes, 4 softs and a senior. And good, and it's just a really good young crew we've got at Southeast right now. Like I said earlier, JVs and the C team won. The junior high has league tournament tomorrow, and don't be surprised if our boys win it. We got really good 7th and 8th graders. SES baseball's on solid, or SES basketball's on solid ground. So is baseball, but basketball's on solid ground. And Eli Harris with the drive there, and he picks up the foul. I think they're going to give it to Owen Eilert. Oh, they called it on Burks. Okay, my bad. And that's his second. So Eli Harris will go to the line and shoot 2. First one's good. Jackson Gebhardt checking in for Nakari Palmer.
Jackson Gebhardt said, come on, Coach, man, I'm hot.
Yeah.
Put me back in there.
Yeah, you only get so many nights where you get that hot, right? Okay. Harris makes 1 of 2, and there, another steal. Looks ahead to Luke. Luke Gebhardt tries to finish, and the ref says, let's just let him playground it out. And Beloit comes away with the ball. Drake Augustine, really good pressure.
Good pressure.
Drake Augustine's a pest out there in the forecourt of the opponent. Eli Sawyer, nice rebound. Comes away. Augustine finds Jackson Gebhardt. And now they set it up. Gebhardt calls a play. Minute 39 to play. Southeast up by 18. Over here to Luke Gebhardt. He looks in, gives it to his brother. Brother shoots and scores from about 16. Nice, soft. He's in the zone. It leaves his hand, and I'm like, well, that's going in.
You know, Beloit went to man-to-man, and truthfully, it looks like they can't stay up with us.
Wow, nice running. Lay-in there by Eli Sawyer. 6 points now for Sawyers. Jackson Gebhardt's up to 15. There's Eilert. Oh, he missed one. There we go. Tough battle for the ball. Beloit comes away with it. Brockelman's shot just off, rebounded by Waters. He gives up a 3.
Good position there by Eli Harris.
Yep, he just battled, and he knew the guy was right behind him. He just pinned him, and he picked up the foul there. They'll be 1 away from shooting, I believe.
Personal foul on Beloit's number 2, Logan Harrismith, his first team 6.
6th team foul on Beloit. We got some guys checking in here for Southeast. We got Michael Murray getting into the game for the first time. So it's Jackson Gebhardt, Nakari, Moracle Palmer, Bryant Banks, Michael Murray, and Luke Gebhardt on the floor. We almost got, well, it's just they're all about the same size out there,
They
Coach.
sure are.
It's okay if they're all athletic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Jackson with the shot there. Eilert comes down with the rebound. 10 seconds. Beloit playing for last shot. Driving and missing. There you go. Up. Nakari might get it off in time, and he didn't. Didn't go anyway. And that's halftime. 38-16. Southeast with a nice commanding lead. They've been good in all phases of the game, Coach.
Yeah, they're playing a solid game. They're good. Defense is the best right now. I like their defense better than I like their offense because they're creating a lot of turnovers, and that's resulting in easy buckets.
That is a nice way to come back from a really tough loss last night, to come out here and just play good D, and that helps you get started. I want to mention some more sponsors. Express Employment Professionals, Kelly Kitchener Shelter Insurance, Asaria Hardware and Oil, Kansas Wesleyan University Commercial Tire, Will Electric, Anesthesia Associates, and Salina Regional. This game brought to you by the many, many great sponsors that we have. We'll be back after a short break. We'll talk about some stats, and we'll talk about what the second half and what the schedule after Christmas looks like for Southeast of Saline basketball. You're listening on Salina Post. we are back in Beloit, Kansas for half number 2. Just a real quick here, the leading scorers for Southeast of Saline, Jackson Gebhardt with 15, Eli Sawyers with 6, Nakari Moracle Palmer had 2, Luke Gebhardt 2, Eli Harris 1, and Camden Spano Lund 5. Owen Eilert leading the way for Beloit with 10. All right, Coach Flax, what you looking for here in the second half?
Well, I'm looking for Southeast to come out and put the hammer down. They need to gain some confidence, and this is a kind of game that could do that for them. But they don't need to get in any bad habits. Just keep working the ball the way they have been.
Right. Yeah, the ball movements look good and the defenses look good, and that's pretty much what's resulted in our score, 38-16. And we start half number 2 here from Beloit. Nakari bringing the ball up. He's out there with Jackson Gebhardt, Bryant Banks, Eli Sawyers, and Camden Spano Lund. Gebhardt drives, feeds inside to Sawyers, and up and for 2 through a little bit of traffic. Nice play there. Eilert gives to Brockelman. Brockelman out front. Southeast playing man, but always willing to jump off and help out. Here's Moracle Palmer on Burks. Goes to Eilert now. Spano's got him.
Southeast making it real difficult right now for Beloit to get a good look. And as soon as you say that.
Put up a 3 there by Biesner. And he's got 6 for the Trojans of Beloit. Southeast throwing it around the old shell with 1 inside. Into Sawyers, he makes a move on the baseline and scores. And that gives Eli, let's see, 10 points on the night. Beloit up with the drive and picks up a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, what happened there was 2 Southeast players gambled, and Eilert was able to drive by them and go right to the bucket, and we had to foul him.
First one's off. Southeast put up a 20-point second quarter, outscored Beloit 20-7. And the free throw, he says the shooter, Wyatt Brockelman, came in too soon before the ball hit the rim, and so Southeast gets it on the violation.
Beloit showing a little pressure right now in the full court.
Well, they got to work on some things. This is our first game of the year, of course. Has to be an awfully weird feeling for a basketball coach to not get to, play games in the pre-Christmas time. Palmer shoots up. Eli Sawyers with the rebound and a stick back. Give Eli Sawyers 12 points for the game. Southeast expands its lead 44-19, up by 25. Baseline jumper's no good. Sawyers cleans it up, looks down court, finds Jackson Gebhardt, scooches it across. Banks to Palmer, back to Banks. He likes that 3 right there. Count it. Bryant, Banks. Beloit wants to talk about it.
That was terrific ball movement by the Southeast team right there. They moved that ball around, and Banks gave it up and relocated to the corner. They found him, and the result was an easy bucket.
Yeah, that's almost like you tell them in practice. If you pass it and you move, you'll get it back, right, Coach?
That's what you used to tell them anyway.
Hey, I want to mention a few more of our sponsors tonight, like Hassman Termite and Pest, Merry Maids, Elite Sports Paintball. The weather's supposed to be nice here, Coach. Are you going to go out and play some paintball over the Christmas break?
I'm going to pass.
Okay. Also, Frisbee Construction and the Appliance Center. All right, Southeast leading 47-19. Wanted to mention that after the break, This is going to be a really big game. Friday, January 8th at our place against Minneapolis. They're a really good league opponent.
That'll be the test right there, I think. I think that Minneapolis they were good last year.
Did we split with them last year?
We did split with them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they beat us at Southeast, and we beat them at Minneapolis, which doesn't happen too often.
Beloit brings the ball up court, and a foul called on Camden Spano Lund.
Looked like we were trying to trap the ball a little bit there, a little jump trap.
Okay. More pressure applied there by Spano Lund. Eilert with the left hand, jump, sticks, misses. Eli Sawyer's big night of boards. I don't have an official number for him, but boy, he's had a ton of rebounds tonight. There goes Gebhardt with points number 16 and 17. 17, I believe his career high is 19. Was that right, Cam? Yep.
And there's a turnover.
And there you go, a little bit of pressure. Adds a turnover up.
And if you're a young Beloit team, you've got to avoid those unforced mistakes like that. The kid just lost the ball, it hit his knee, and went into backcourt.
Yeah, you're gonna get enough on just out of toughness, and then to give up a silly one really makes the coach shake his head. Michael Murray back into the ball game for Southeast. He gets the ball, passes to Banks in the corner. Banks dribbling, penetrating. 12-footer won't go. Gets his own board. Passes out to Camden. Bang from 3. Beautiful. Net never even moved.
Well, they moved the ball again, Mike. They just continue to move the ball around the perimeter and finding those easy buckets. Open shots.
Basket there by Caleb Burks on the drive. Called the foul on, the foul was on Michael Murray, his first. Here comes Burks' free throw. It's good. He completes the old-fashioned three-pointer. Southeast moving the ball quickly up court. Eli Sawyers takes a long one, a two-pointer, and he cans it. Trojans go up 54-22. About 4 minutes to play in the third. Here from Beloit. Christmas special. Another steal there by the Trojans, and it draws a foul. Southeast defense just doing a good job of anticipating where the pass is going to be and moving their feet and getting there.
Yeah, they're doing. Southeast defense impresses me tonight. They're doing a lot of nice things. They're double teaming the ball once in a while, but they're particularly keeping Beloit out of the middle most of the time.
Here's Murray with the ball. He looks into Eli Harris. Harris out to Camden for a 3. Count it. Our perimeter shooting has just been really spot on tonight, Coach.
Well, it was on last night too, so that's really a good sign.
Yeah, that's what we're going to need to win games in January and February. Little bobble out of bounds there. Turnover for Southeast. We caused the third turnover there on Beloit of the half, and Southeast hasn't turned it over yet, so that's a good sign there too.
Well, let's see if turnovers lead to buckets. That's what you hope for.
Looks like they're going to get a foul here on Owen Eilert he was holding Eli Harris down there on the block. Drake Augustine's checking in for Camden Spano Lund. Drake's going to key it in from the baseline. 57-22 Southeast. All purple, led the entire way. Akari driving high off the glass, but he can't get it to go. Eilert with the rebound. Drake, that kid's tough just hanging around the ball and making things happen. He gets a steal. He gets it to Murray. Back to Nakari.
Maybe a little bit too much passing there.
Yeah.
In close quarters.
Yeah. So we give it up to Beloit there. And Beloit.
That's the first turnover of the half, isn't
Yes.
it, for Southeast?
Yes, it is.
See, there's that little sneaky double team again.
Yeah. And a nice three there by Caleb Burks. Caleb Burks has 8 on the night for Beloit.
I think he has 2 from long range.
Eli Harris looks in, throws to Eli Sawyers, out to Michael Murray. Murray picks up his dribble, and tosses it into traffic. Harris. Drake Augustine on the drive. Oh, he can't get it over the rim, but he drew the foul. So Drake Augustine will go to the line for his first attempt of the night.
I like to see that, Drake taking that baseline like that and putting it up there.
First free throws off. Wyatt Brockelman and Bryce Biesner checking back in for Beloit. 57-25 Southeast, 2:12 to play in the third. Augustine cans it, makes it 58-25. Caleb Burks on the drive, but he was denied. Up court, Eli Harris can't get it over the rim. Knocked out of bounds. Looks like they're going to award it to Beloit. Just couldn't quite get the finishing touches on that.
Well, he was a little bit out of control. Had he jump stopped, then he could have went right by the defender, but he was just a little bit out of it. He threw it off balance is what he did.
Michael Murray applying some pressure. Caleb Burks with it on the side. Here's Murray picking him up, harassing him, but they're going to get Michael for a foul. That's 2 on Michael. Team foul number 4. So Beloit will just inbound the ball. Minute 32 to play in the third. All purple, all the way it should be when you're wearing purple and watching the Trojans. Brockelman. Hands to Eilert. 3 hoisted off. Murray gets it. Sawyers. Harris. Nice feed and the finish. Good job. Give Eli Harris the assist. It went rebound Murray. Assist Harris. Bucket Sawyers. Sawyers now with 16 points tonight for Eli Sawyers. Drake going to pick up a foul there. He tried to get in and cause problems for Quinn Eilert. Second foul on Augustine. Into the ball game for Southeast, we've got Camden Spano-Lund, Jackson Gebhart, and Bryant Banks. They join Eli Sawyers and Drake Augustine. Biesner, the freshman, almost put it in for Beloit, but he was a little off. Down to Spano, he's off. Battling there, Beloit comes away with it. Banks knocks it out of bounds, and Beloit will keep possession.
I thought that went off the Beloit player when Banks hit it, but the referee's a lot closer to the play than I was.
Well, just because they're close, that never stopped you from having an opinion before, did it?
Never.
You know, you can see the moon. The moon's a long ways away, Francis. Okay, so you might have seen it right, just because he's closer. Oh, but he does. He's got that whistle though.
Yeah,
see, that's the difference.
And he's wearing stripes.
Yeah, doggone. Some guys just get all the advantages. Beloit will throw it in. They're trailing 60-25 to Southeast. Their winning streak of 16 in a row here at home, and their winning streak of, was it 13 or 14 overall, Coach, that they'd won?
I think 13.
It's going to go down the tubes tonight. They're losing to a good Southeast team. And Sawyer's battling and battling. and he is up with the bucket for 19 points. 19 for Sawyers. Eilert brings it in at the buzzer, tries to score. He can't get it to fall. And the third quarter ends, Southeast leading 62-25. Let me get a few sponsors here, Coach, and then I'm going to come to you for some hard-hitting analysis. Castleman Chiropractic, Salina Ortho, Smart Insurance, Stardust Trophy. All these guys are great sponsors for Southeast. K4 Garage, Accessible Home Healthcare, the Bank of Tesket, Phillips Seed Farm. All right, Coach, it's the fourth quarter. Now, if you're Bryson Flax, what are you looking for in this quarter from your guys? You got a nice lead, but there's still basketball to be played.
Well, here's what I think. He needs to play those starters for a few minutes, and then let the reserves take over and finish the game off.
Okay.
The game's in hand.
Right.
And I want to see those guys that are coming out at this huddle right now onto the court. I want to see them do something, and it's a whole new team.
Yeah, we've got Caden Isaacson and Drew Richardson. They're getting their first entry in tonight, along with Grant Stumpf, Luke Gebhardt, and Michael Murray.
Yeah, that's a different lineup. I thought maybe the other guys would be in there for a couple minutes, but that's okay. Like I said, this game I don't think it's in doubt.
Right. And this will give these guys a chance to get out there and play some minutes against true varsity. Hey. Stumpf with the rebound. He gets it out to Murray. Murray thinking about a drive. Passes up to Caden Isaacson. Drew Richardson. Up to Luke. Luke finds Caden Isaacson driving off the window a little hard. Knocked out. And they're going to give the basketball to Southeast.
You know, that was a pretty good sequence right there. You know, sometimes the game will get sloppy when you put 5 guys in that haven't played for a little while. But this is a good learning lesson for these guys.
Yeah, and they're taking care of the ball well. The clock is running, Coach. We're at 7 minutes, but it'll be a running clock the rest of the game unless somebody calls timeout or we get an injury.
Well, we'll get home earlier.
That's right. If we don't get a speeding ticket in Beloit, Kansas. I've heard of coaches. I've heard of that happening to guys.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Beloit steals, brings it up the right sideline here. Eilert to Burks. Back to Brockelman. Shot there from Burks from 3, and he cans it.
He's not a bad shooter. Mm-hmm. He is not a bad shooter.
Now, this Beloit team, you know, next year they're just going to be better because all these guys will be still playing. But for right now, Southeast has got it going.
Oh, nice basket.
Drew Richardson comes in and cans a 3, and I believe that's his first 3 varsity points. That'll be easy for him to remember, won't it?
It should be.
Came into Beloit and canned a 3. And Caleb Burks answers with a 3 of his own on the other end. Richardson to Murray. Grant Stumpf takes it in. Luke Gebhardt from the wing. Can't get it to go. Isaacson comes in to try to tie up and winds up fouling. Pretty good wrestling takedown there, but they called it a foul for some reason.
I think Isaacson just lost got his feet tangled up there, and there was a takedown.
Yeah. 5-minute mark approaching, fourth quarter. And then everybody's going to be on Christmas vacation. Keisha's going to shut them down until, when's practice date? I think is it January 4th?
Maybe the 4th of January.
I think that's right.
And it might be a good move. And therefore, that's a reason that I'm glad Beloit and Southeast played tonight.
Yes, it's fortunate that they got this game in. For both teams, really. For Beloit, my goodness, if they'd have gone without a game the whole semester, that's putting them in a pretty tough spot. And Beloit has called timeout. That'll give me a minute to give you a few more of our good sponsors. How about like First Bank Kansas, Phillips Seed Farm, Bank of Tesket, Roselawn Memorial, Sage Products, Suburban Appliance Center, and Accessible Home Health Care. So after the Minneapolis game, Coach, then we'll go on Tuesday. We'll go to Clay Center, who I don't really know anything about. We don't. Did we play Clay Center last year?
No,
I didn't think so. That's kind of a toss-up. And then the following week is the Sterling Tournament, which is always interesting. There's always a good team or two there that can. You better come ready to go.
Yeah, I think Beloit was there last year, weren't they? We played them last year.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's another game we played Beloit and had them on the ropes most of the game.
That's right. Yeah.
But I tell you what, that Beloit team last year was pretty solid.
Yeah. Final Four, waiting to play their semifinal game, and the tournament gets closed. Tough one to swallow for everybody involved. Burks is going to put up a free throw and miss. Grant Stumpf grabs, and it trickles off his hand out of bounds. He got a shot up to the nose there from a shoulder or a elbow maybe.
Yeah, it looks to me like he's got a few cobwebs right now.
Yeah, he got smacked on that, but he says he's okay, and we'll play ball here. Brockelman down to Quinn Eilert. 3 on the way. Eilert, the lefty, with it. Can't get it to go. Couldn't locate that as well as he does his fastball. And it's out of bounds to Southeast. So Drew Richardson's going to key it in for Southeast. He gives to Grant. Moving the ball around. Caden Isaacson on the drive, not shy with that ball. He gets the ball, he wants to go.
Yeah, he knows where the bucket is. Now if he can just hit one or two.
Yep. Well, he's going to get 2 free throws here. And I think he was in the Smoky Valley game, but I don't think he scored. But he did right there. And the older guys are giving him a nice hand. I think that's his first varsity point. And he can follow it up with another one right here. And, oh, nuts. Didn't go, but they got a little foul here. They're going to call a foul on Grant Stumpf and take it down to the other end and shoot 1 and 1 while the clock runs. Southeast 66, Beloit 31. About 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth before Christmas break starts. Stumpf with the rebound, brings it down. Luke Gebhardt finds Drew Richardson. Beloit's still out there with their best 5 or 6 guys right now, so our reserves are getting good work.
This is a good learning experience for these guys out there.
Yeah, and really we're playing them pretty even up here too. So that speaks well of the bench. Luke Gebhardt with it. Looking in, back to Richardson, and it squirts out of bounds. So, Coach, the guys get back on Monday and play Friday. As a coach, what kind of practices are you wanting to conduct in that? You've got 4 days to get back ready physically, mentally, tactically. What are you working on?
Well, you have to work on the fundamentals of the game. I mean, the fundamentals are as you've seen tonight, passing, catching, shooting, dribbling they're keys to success. And I don't know how many of these kids will shoot baskets over the holiday.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. You know, I didn't have to worry about that junior college level because those guys played all the time. They were in the gym when they weren't supposed to be.
Yeah.
And if
you had to throw them out and then they snuck back in.
Yeah, they knew how to put a rock in the door so it wouldn't close.
Hey, that's good. All right, well, we've got 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play here. Here's Beloit with the turn and the spin from Maddox Waters, and he'll get to shoot 2.
Personal foul on Caden Isaacson.
The foul there was on Caden Isaacson, his second. So these Southeast guys getting some good minutes here, getting 8 minutes, the whole quarter basically to play. Waters misses the first one. And we got a whistle here. I don't know if they're talking about the clock.
I think he called the timeout just to stop
the clock. And then he says, now let's play. Yeah, he just, and I don't blame him because I want more play for my guys if I was him right now too. That was a way for him to milk another minute of floor time for his kids.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like the running clock. I understand, but when you're shooting free throws, it took a minute to administer that from one end of the court to the other, and the kid's shooting.
And really, the running clock. If you have a coach, if the coach that's ahead will just put his reserves in the game, you don't need the darn running clock, really. Then you can play ball. But well, we get these every once in a while. Then you see the score is 120-10 somewhere, But here's Drake.
Nice move.
Was that Drake Augustine with that drive? Nice right hand, high off the glass. 5 points tonight for Drake.
Well, Southeast boys will feel good after this one's over with.
Yes, they will. They will. Anytime you beat Beloit, it's a good day. But especially after the tough loss last night. And then, you know what was, it was so tough to lose that game last night. And now Coach Flax did the Beloit coach a favor there. He says, you know what, I'll call a timeout and we'll stop the clock and let your guys play a little bit more too. So that's good sportsmanship between the two coaches going back and forth. There are things you can do on the field and the courts in America to show sportsmanship, and we like to see that anytime we can. We want to win, but we want to do it in a gentlemanly fashion.
Well, we're down to the end.
Yep. Here goes Michael Murray. Had a drive, but it got away from him. He's going to get it back, though. Hustle to Luke. Here we go. Caden Isaacson sees a three. Doesn't quite get it. Nice save there. Drew Richardson plays it into Drake. Caden. Michael Murray from three. Not quite. Didn't quite get it to go. Beloit going to try to crank one in from long distance.
Nah, he called him off. That's what you should do.
There you
got to
go.
call him off.
There you go. A good game tonight between Southeast and Beloit, and Southeast Trojans come away with a victory, 68-31. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We had expert technical work from Brian Dennett that kept us going when Devin Haney was with the girls team, so we had to have Brian come in and do all the switches and the tech work, and we sure appreciate him. Southeast fans, have a great Christmas. I'm Mike Garrettson, joined by Coach Francis Flax tonight, and my statistician Cam Garrettson. Coach Flax, hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you very much, and I enjoyed working with you. It's been a long time since I've had this on, other than after game interviews.
Yeah.
So it was good, and like I said, I'm just the Southeast kids needed this.
Yes. This was a really nice win for Southeast tonight, and so you can go to salinapost.com for all the stats and catch up. You can count on Salina Post for that next game at home, January 8th versus Minneapolis. Signing off now from Beloit. Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And as always, go Trojans.